My name is Jalil. I come from a little village called Tepke.
My name is Jholdosh. We are building here guest house.
Мне 57 лет. Я родился в городе Каракол.
What can a song say when one is speechless? Staring at Central Asia from that minivan, with only a hazy window between us. Thus began my journey through Kyrgyzstan. At the crossroads of cultures and landscapes, I saw those lives unfold. From busy bazaars to heartfelt handshakes, I heard the stories untold. As we passed the town's milestone, I feel the soft clouds like foam, where sky-ruling mountains find home, and the golden eagle might roam above high-rising peaks, velvety founded. They call them the Tian Shan, or Heavenly Mountains. This is where begins my story, in a place where winter seems endless, a place that greets so warmly, a place that would leave me breathless.
Кыргызстан для меня это моя родина. Я был в Европе, был в Азии. Такой природы, как у нас в Киргизии, в мире можно пальцами пересчитать.
It is a country of high grounds, as only 8% is cultivated land. The rest is peaceful towns in Mother Nature's hand. One time, at the Karakol Bazaar, while I was strolling alone, Jalil greets me from afar and invites me to his home. Hospitality entails. I was in good company. His life story unveils as we share a cup of tea.
At the moment I can say I'm staying in Karakol because I'm building a hostel.
We are building here guest house for guests from different countries, and we are inviting everyone come to the Kyrgyzstan and to see our nature, because we have good, amazing mountains, good lake.
I hitchhiked to the lakeside, but I saw a sea and beaches.
Это высокогорный морской воздух вот, на Иссык-Куле.
Red sand and saltwater tides. A mountain lake that never freezes.
Я работал в другой сфере, был директором по производству большого спиртового завода. Решил следующую половину своей жизни посвятить туризму. В 2009 году мы построили дом Алаколь Каракол. Вот, и народ его узнал, Здесь я, значит, познакомился с хорошими людьми, которых называют скитурщики. И с ними начал часто ездить по горам. Вот. В долине Jergalan мне понравилась природа, зимняя природа, летняя природа, и мы решили построить там небольшой домик, вот, который перерос в большой дом. Потом мы поставили второй дом. И сейчас вот встречаем гостей и в Караколе, и в Джергалане.
What does this beauty conceal? The mountains made me wonder. That's when I asked Emil, what's under nature's cover?
Ну, в Киргизии в отношении природы изменять ничего не надо. Наоборот, ее надо сохранить.
Living in modern times, the outcome can be drastic. What nature calls crime, we call plastic. Many grasslands disappear due to livestock that overgraze. As we witness a biosphere polluted by mines and motorways. After a lifestyle of Soviet years, they want to find better ways.
Ну, конечно, хотелось бы, чтобы начались строительство горнолыжных курортов, поставили лифты, вот. Но люди, которые приезжают к нам в долину Jergalan, они просят оставить так, как есть. У нас есть места, где вообще человек не бывал. Вот долина Jergalan, она этим и славится, что у нас отсутствует инфраструктура, но природа остается первозданной.
Water is key to the Kyrgyz habitat. Hydropower is 80% of its energy. People and NGOs like Tabigat work to preserve it in synergy. But there's more to a nation than its pristine nature. Its roots, its foundation, it's something greater.
Kyrgyzstan is a small country, and here lives about 6 million people.
Kyrgyz people are kind, generous, hospitable, talented, hardworking, like real humans.
We have many customs and traditions.
I can tell many things about Kyrgyzstan, many things. I'm sure you will not have time to know about Kyrgyzstan.
Setting on one more journey, seeking the country's true soul. I saw nomadic games in Attorney. I saw the culture in its hall.
Nowadays we are, of course, not nomadic. Our ancestors, they had a hard time moving all around Central Asia.
A horse is a man's wings, they say, and with the nomads they had flown. From coldest night to hottest day. In mystic surroundings, they'd roam. In a museum of natural sculptures, a tale for each earthly creation. This is where begins a culture, in the realm of its imagination. I saw the men, the animals, and the legends in the canyon rocks from seam to seam. I understood how those impressions become myth, that collective dream. From the mighty golden eagles that the Bakuchis train for falconry, to the endangered snow leopard, the animals of Tian Shan also have their story. But the epic poem of Manas alone plays a prominent part in their identity. It is the Kyrgyz culture's cornerstone, and in verses, the longest in human history. At the Silk Road's crossing, many made way. Even if they were only passing, some came to stay. Scythian, Mongolians, Chinese and Muslim, Karluks and Russians all brought their customs. Food and traditions, a culture emerges, art and religion, mosques and churches. But the winters are rigorous. Even in April, snowfalls last. In a taste of sweet bitterness of a common near past. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times, I was told. But in time like snow, memories grow cold.
There will always be Russian influence, economically, politically, but from this help we only get only positive, yeah? They help us to build many things.
And many things were built by the Kyrgyz themselves out of revolutions, conflicts in 2003 and 2012.
But luckily, nowadays we are happy. We have a place where I stay always.
And from rebellion and scorn, a new nation is born.
Кыргызстан вообще многонациональная страна. В Кыргызстане живет почти 80 национальностей.
Many international families here. For example, Uyghurs and Kyrgyz, Kalmak and Kyrgyz, Russian Kyrgyz.
Я, наоборот, думаю, что это очень хорошо, когда одна национальность живет рядом с другим, берет себе в опыт все лучшее других народностей и Вообще это сплочает, когда много национальностей, и я думаю, что и дружба, которая имеется между народностями, национальностями, дает очень хорошие плоды для развития любого другого бизнеса, для подъема экономики, для работы.
Lost in the landscapes, the stories soothed me. A folklore that fascinates. And then it came to me. What unites a people more than the rest is not a flag to salute, nor a land to possess, nor wealth, nor success, nor paths that commute. It's something as simple as rare. It's the stories you share, the cultures you bear.
Мы всех приглашаем, люди приезжают, им очень нравится это. Когда нету указателей, когда первозданная природа, не видно такой цивилизации, потому что в мире остается очень мало мест, где оставалась бы девственная природа.
And this is where my story ends, in a place where flowers blossom. Spring is here, my friends, but winter isn't forgotten.
I think in future Kyrgyzstan will be one of the best countries.
In the future, in general, I want to see Kyrgyzstan, kind of beautiful country, beautiful, clean, healthy, wealthy people living in Kyrgyzstan, democratic people who have gone to other countries in search of work could come back to Kyrgyzstan and start working here. Our young generation could have no problems about finding works and live in peace, and all the nationalities living in Kyrgyzstan would just enjoy, and be happy living in Kyrgyzstan.